Now, the WGAL News 8 Storm Team forecast with meteorologist Matt Moore.
Well, some cases, a little bit of a strong wind shaking some houses earlier this morning. That wind has settled down since just a couple hours ago, but it'll be rather blustery as we go throughout the rest of today. The reason for it, we are behind a cold front. It's now moving off to our east, and we're squeezed between what is post-tropical cyclone Matthew and a high area of high pressure moving in from the west. Right now we're looking live from our Harrisburg Skycam, and it's not much to see as of right now, but once the sun comes up, we'll start to see more clouds. 55 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, the latest observation. But those dew points, they've come down considerably. Yesterday, a little bit on the sticky side, and yeah, we did have some showers too, but that is a thing of the past thanks to more of a north wind now, 15 miles per hour sustained, and we have had some gusts at about 25 miles per hour so far this morning. Looking on the history of Matthew as it made landfall very close to the South Carolina coast, very close to Charleston, it has made its way to the northeast and currently moving offshore. The center of Matthew, which is, by the way, now a post-tropical cyclone, I'll talk more about that here in a second, no longer a hurricane, is now moving offshore. So the worst of the impacts from this storm system are moving away from the United States as it moves off to the east-northeast, but dumping a lot of heavy rain through the Carolinas. And notice that line of rain where it has stopped, the I-95 corridor pretty much acting as that boundary as we've got these northerly winds drying out that northern edge. Right now I've got the clouds across us, but the back edge of the clouds are starting to advance east. That's going to lead to a mostly sunny afternoon. We just have to deal with the clouds around this morning. Temperature-wise, we're in the 50s right now, but you go to Lewistown, in the mid-40s there. We've got that stiff northerly breeze, anywhere between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Some spots a little bit higher than that at times this morning. So clearing skies here in the News 8 Storm Team forecast. We've got Biglerville, Adams County in the background. The National Apple Harvest Festival. Today is the last day, so get all the apples that you could possibly want as we go through the rest of the fall season. You can get them in Biglerville later on today. So blustery and cooler today with those highs between 62 and 66, and I think we'll get into a lot more sunshine by later on this afternoon as Matthew begins to pull away. Into tonight, mainly clear skies and a brisk night ahead. Lows will drop down into the 40s. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few spots, those isolated spots that typically get colder, maybe down into the upper 30s tonight. Now we head into tomorrow with a mostly sunny day. Not as windy, though, with highs tomorrow again in the mid-60s. Yesterday we hit the mid-60s, 65 to be exact, and we did see a little bit of rainfall, but only 6/100ths of an inch of rain, basically just enough to wet the sidewalks. A lot more rain down to our south, though, through the Carolinas. Check out the rainfall from Matthew. There are flood warnings up. A lot of swollen rivers and up to 13 inches of rain radar estimated in parts of central North Carolina. That's where the hardest hit of the rainfall from Matthew. But check out that swath of rain where over 8 inches of rain fell from South Carolina all the way up through the parts of the Virginia Tidewater area. So Matthew right now, current sustained wind 75 miles per hour. It's now post-tropical, meaning it's more of a hybrid storm, and it will continue to move off to the east. Should not be much of a problem here for the United States over the next 24 hours or so. So there goes all of that rain. The clouds begin to peel away later this afternoon. You see the temperatures tonight. They'll drop back down, I think down into the 40s, but some spots could be scraping the 30s. We'll hit right around the low to mid 60s tomorrow with mostly sunny skies. And I think the coolest night ahead is tomorrow night into Tuesday morning. Ooh, look at that. We could be talking about numbers in the 30s. Right now I've got a 40 in there, but that's mainly for the big cities. I think many spots get down to the 40s Monday night to Tuesday. Notice that 7-day forecast, though. Not many chances of rain. In fact, the only chance of rain is Thursday with a very weak cold front. I don't even have a shower icon in there. It's that low of a chance. So a little bit of a dry stretch here and pretty seasonable weather, it looks like, the next 7 days. So if you like fall, this is your week. It's looking pretty good.
Time to grab those sweatshirts and sweaters
Yeah,
and cuddle
absolutely.
up.
Yeah, a little cool for us.
All right, thanks very much. Sports is next.